Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into a pair of matches against level 12s using some of the new cards inside of the most recent update. Now, honestly, since the new update has come out and they reset the season, I've been doing extremely well. I've won somewhere around 30 matches and only lost 3. I think I lost 1 to Molt, 1 to Smurf, and then 1 to a level 12 from Hong Kong Esports. So the update's been treating me pretty nicely, and I'm going to show you guys the deck that I've been using so far and having a lot of success with. So we're going against fully maxed out level 12s except for their legendary cards, which definitely take a lot of cash. I'll talk about that later. Looks like he got a pretty good trade against me here with a level 6 princess, which is absolutely nuts because he got that princess from mirroring his own princess, because if you mirror a legendary card, it goes to a minimum of level 5, and of course his was level 6, which is the max for a legendary card. So after a little bit of a sloppy beginning, we are almost completely tied. I'll definitely take that. Of course, he is going to have a little bit more HP on his tower, so I have to keep that in mind. Looking at our elixir right now that is fully tied up, I'm going to go ahead and play my Dark Knight in just a second, and it's going to go on the right-hand side, which if I just waited a second later, I could have countered those barbarians. It is so good against barbarians right there. Looks like he's going to go ahead and play his own Dark Knight on the right-hand side as well as a princess, and my own princess should do a decent job of attacking those barbarians. So the princess did the best that she could. She actually ended up killing the barbarians almost completely. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, I definitely got a lot of damage done. So I'm going to go ahead and play a defense right now, and it's going to end up being my bomb tower, which is far enough out to take out his princess. Alright, so dragon to take out his dragon. Looks like I have a solid defense set up right now. Looks like it's time to save up and see what he plays as he drops another Tesla in the very center. So the Tesla right now is a little bit weaker since the most recent update. It won't drag cards all the way over if they're placed correctly. So keep that in mind throughout this battle. And now that it's in double elixir, I'm definitely going to need to start playing some of my cards. Okay, so it looks like my Dark Prince has gone down. He's going to follow up with his own princess right there. I'm going to end up dropping my lightning. I was trying to take care of the princess and the Tesla, but he dropped his barbarians in time. So not the best trade for me, and because of that, he's actually going to go ahead and get really close to taking care of my tower, and he will with that poison spell on the left-hand side. Now, we are down 1 crown to 0, but I definitely felt a decent amount of momentum so far in this game. I know that the game's winnable. Looks like we're going to go on a push on the right-hand side with our Dark Prince as well as our Hog Rider. Hog Rider's going to plow through the tower as the Dark Prince bowling balls some princesses out of the way. That's going to give us our first tower of the game. All in all, knotted up at 1, and it looks like both towers are almost completely full health. Now, as he drops his Dark Prince right there, going to be able to take care of that pretty easily. Looks like he has some barbarians going down as well. My own Dark Prince should protect my princess, and now that we have a decent amount of elixir on the field with our dragon as well as our Dark Prince, time to make a push down the left-hand side, seeing as he's definitely low on elixir. After dropping that Ice Wizard, he has almost nothing left. He's going to drop his Tesla to try to help out while our Hog Rider goes crazy on that tower. Looks like only 576 HP left, which means only 1 lightning spell and arrows should be able to take him out. So definitely want to make sure I don't leave myself open on the right-hand side. Gonna go ahead and make a couple troops go down each lane. Now that that's done, a lightning spell will finish him off, and that will do it for a match against Blue Sky, taking out a level 12 with level 8 epics. So very nicely done. You can see the card distribution right here. Looks like we were pretty evenly matched besides the epics, and of course him having those level 12 towers, which deal a bunch of damage. Let's go ahead and go into our next battle against a level 12 from Hong Kong Esports and see if we can take him out. Alright, so starting off looking at our deck, we either want to play the bomb tower or the dragon first. Looks like he's going to actually end up playing his elixir collector. Not a great trade for us. You don't want to play defensively when someone plays an elixir collector first. You want to punish them for using their elixir for pretty much a worthless building until he gets that elixir back. So really not a great start. Again, if we waited another second, we would have been able to have an advantage, but he gets really greedy dropping that second elixir collector. I was like, bro, what are you doing? You're spending all that elixir. I'm going to drop my Dark Prince. I'm going to drop my Hog Rider, I'm going to drop my Dragon, and you just cost yourself a tower, my good sir, or at least a decent chunk of HP. So Hog Rider's going crazy, Dragon's going to spit one more breath, and that is going to be a tower down, which is boding pretty well for us right now. Honestly, he wasted way too much elixir on those elixir pumps. Really not a smart move by him, which gives us a full tower advantage, and we just have to try to stave off those elixir pumps and make sure our own tower doesn't go down. So looks like he's going to zap my princess. Unfortunately, that maxed out zap will take me out. Looks like we're going to be able to take care of that golem, making sure that we drop our bomb tower in a position where both towers will help out on that golem, as well as a couple of spear goblins, as well as our own baby dragon to take out some of his troops. Now, so far so good. That elixir collector just popped. He's out of that elixir bonus right there. Looks like we're going to go on the offensive on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, he's getting a little bit of damage on our left-hand tower. Not too worried about that. And of course, those goblins will get shot at by the princess from long range and end up canceling our push. So at this point, we're only one elixir down. We saved ourselves from his elixir city. We ended up getting that tower on the first push of the game. Looks like he's going to drop his dragon, which will play a bomb tower for defense, because of course our towers can take that dragon out. And again, a very strategic placing of that bomb tower to where both crown towers are doing defense to that hog rider. Okay, so the hog rider did get one hit off, not too worried about that. Looks like we have a very small push down the left-hand lane. We're really trying to save up to go on our own push down the right-hand side. He's going to drop a golem, which means I'm going to follow up with a hog rider as well as a princess. Princess will shoot those goblins, but unfortunately not one-shot them. Looks like they're going to go down. Dark Prince is going down the left-hand lane to attack that golem. Maybe should have just dropped that Dark Prince down the right-hand side and ended up giving up this tower just to get his own tower on the right-hand side. But you saw that hog rider that I snuck in on the top. That's going to end up doing damage to that tower and bringing him down to a dangerously low amount of HP. Now, of course, we do have to worry about our own king tower. Don't want to get 3-crowned and lose in that fashion, so we're going to play a couple of cards on defense. But with only 62 HP left on his tower, we're just battling it out against some of his troops. That maxed out baby dragon is doing a crazy amount of damage. Bomb tower will go down on defense. And of course, now that we're in sudden death, go ahead and make it rain with those arrows. GG to Hong Kong Esports, double lightning bolts, whatever this guy's name is. That is going to be the victory and a 2-crown-to-1 win. So very nicely done. Again, this deck has been extremely effective against level 12s. I think I'm like 30 wins, 3 losses right now as of the time that I made this video, having a lot of success with it up here near the #1 spot. I think I'm number 2 the time that I post this video. So yeah, things are going really well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.